Hello and welcome to this action-packed video of six of the best. Six of the best of Liverpool. Liverpool from the 80s. One from each season, 6 seasons, 1981 to 1987. Now Liverpool are surely the most consistent and greatest side of the 80s. We've managed to select 6 of their very best. Sit back with me and enjoy it.
Lawrenson, header goes to Golak, to Shannon. Baker, Shannon again, ball available square. It's well won by Lawrenson, who gets it back from Johnston. And Whelan takes it on very cleverly past right, rushes unmarked, and that should have been 1-0. Southampton opened up most expertly by Lawrenson and Whelan here, and by Johnston. And when Whelan got free, Rush was waiting unmarked and should have done better than he did. Baker. Golak. Keegan down for Cassels. And Cassels a nice cross. Armstrong! Cassels holds his head. Armstrong so close. Cassels played the cross very skillfully after it had been delivered to him by Keegan, and Armstrong, with a difficult shot to deliver, was only inches wide. Touched by Johnston for Lee. Neil has gone outside him. Nicol intercepts the pass meant for Dalglish. Flick now from Dalglish. Rush had anticipated it, and how he made it play. That was a superb goal. When Lee played it in, the little flick up, Rush was already on the move before the flick was played, and the volley was just perfection. So that puts him ahead of Kevin Keegan in the First Division scoring lists of 28 goals. Golak, Cassels. Nicely on for Golak again. And that's come right through to Armstrong. Forced to turn out and find support from Holmes, and that should be the goalkeepers. Needed a punch. Dalglish. And that's a fine ball from the Scotsman for Johnston. Dalglish back up to support him and couldn't control the pass he was given. Liverpool looking very sharp, looking very much like the team that has won 9 league matches in a row. Lawrenson. That's a nice cross for Rush, and that's a good save from Katalinic. Simple, classic football between Lawrenson and Rush, and a fine save from the Southampton goalkeeper. Armstrong back to Holmes, who could have well done without it. Found Keegan. Cassels to ball. Cassels again. Keegan. Ball. Baker. Keegan. Armstrong. Keegan. Shannon. You won't see a better goal than that this season. That was marvellous. How many players were involved in that build-up? Coming down the left-hand side, such security, such precision in the passing, the kind of build-up that Liverpool themselves might have envied, and when the final touch was needed, Shannon applied it. Ball. Both sides able to find space in midfield. Holmes to Keegan. Johnston's header down for Lawrenson. Flick for Johnston. On for Whelan, who's cleared a run on goal. Katalinic out, and Whelan has scored. Well, that was a surgeon's scalpel through Southampton men. Wielded with such precision and such coolness And once Whelan was free, he was not in the least perturbed by Katalinic's rush. And what fine finishing by a young player. Ronnie Whelan's 12th goal of the season. And there can't have been many better. Holmes. Clearance by Hansen. Holmes again. Over he goes. Penalty. Phil Neal tripped him. Almost unthinkingly. I suspect it was a lapse of concentration by the Liverpool fullback. And there's every chance now for Kevin Keegan to put the game level, to put himself level once again with Ian Rush as the leading scorer in the First Division. Two-two. 2 minutes between the goals. Southampton back on terms. Keegan full of smiles. The Southampton fans in good humour again, and all to play for, and still more than half an hour to go. What more could you ask? Neal again. It's time to Lawrence. And Dalglish looks for the shot, and another superb save by Ivan Katalinic. Beaten twice, but it could so easily have been half a dozen. A man who likes to play football out of defence if he can. Baker controlled that well. And ball by Hansen. Quarter of an hour left. 2-2 the score. Ball with the free kick for Southampton. Hansen looked as though he might have been holding Keegan down, but the referee saw nothing wrong. Hansen, and now ball. Chip over the goalkeeper, and Shannon against the post. Beautifully controlled chip by Ball. A lightning lunge by Shannon, and the ball cannoning back off the post. Hansen. Rush. Nicol. Rush. Did well there. Dalglish. Always at his most dangerous here. Whelan. Ronnie Whelan's second goal wins the game for Liverpool. Minute and a half to go. Is that a dangerous thing to say? Well, we'll see. But at the moment, it's Whelan and Liverpool who celebrate. A goal set up by Rush, who got himself out of a tight situation on the far touchline. Found Dalglish. Dalglish, a typical tight turn. A pass for Whelan, and that is now 3-2.
Taking it quickly, this is Lee. Hodgson outside him. Whelan and Rush in the area, hooked away by Evans. Coming as far as Kennedy. Purposeful raid here from Liverpool. And again Dalglish clashing with Peter With. Second time in the space of 60 seconds. High multiplication. And I think the ball's really on the word with both players. Dalglish, Peter With. Now strolling across to a chat with the referee. I think it's just telling him to cool things down. So then a Liverpool free kick. It's by the wall, a shot from Lee. What a save by Rimmer, and Hodgson has scored. Well, Jimmy Rimmer was all over the place as the ball came through and round the wall. He's complaining now. Hodgson was there to thump it in. And the free kick from Sammy Lee. Around the wall, it hit Rimmer on the legs. He tried to clear the ball away, and it fell straight into the path of Hodgson. There's Lee curling it, in fact, between two players. Rimmer half stopping it, and Hodgson quick to spot the chance. So Liverpool in front. Whelan. Pulling in for Rush. Good save by Jimmy Rimmer. He couldn't prevent the ball going over for a corner. But Ian Rush almost getting a second goal then for Liverpool. Cross from Ronnie Whelan into the area. The ball finding itself at the feet of Ian Rush. A good save by Rimmer. Dalglish with the corner. He's gone in. Well, that really was a strange goal from Kenny Dalglish. And Aston Villa find themselves 2 goals down. The ball coming across the area. No one could get a foot to it for Villa. It went past Rimmer and into the far corner. Aston Villa 0, Liverpool 2. Away goes Rush, brought down by Alan Evans. A free kick just outside the area. Evans claiming that it wasn't intentional. Rush was almost away. Almost an identical position to the occasion here a few weeks ago when Kevin Warren brought down Gary Shaw. And I suppose in some quarters might have been to be a professional foul then by Alan Evans. I think the referee deciding the conditions played their part as well. Kennedy running over it, driven in by Souness. Kennedy's through! 3-0 to Liverpool. And again, the Villa defence totally caught out. It was a rather fortunate break from the wall. Kennedy had originally run over the ball. There he is involved. Souness hitting it into the wall, and it certainly fell fortunately for Kennedy, but he took it well. There's some smiles of satisfaction on the Liverpool bench. Joe Fagan there in the middle of the picture. Ronson pushing Peter with. Clambering all over him. Villa free kick. Mark Ronson slotting so comfortably into the Liverpool back four. Really is a measure of the strength and depth that they have at Anfield. Free kick by Williams. Withers in there, falls in for Bremner. Came off William Shaw. And Gary Shaw has got one back. 3-1 then now. For Liverpool, 53 minutes gone in the first half. We may yet have a match on here because there certainly have been problems at the other end for the Villa defenders to contend with. Liverpool will have that problem second half. The free kick taken then by Williams. Peter With involved here, headed down I think there by Hansen. Bremner driving it in, it came off Whelan and fell sweetly for Shaw, who tucked it away. What we have then, I wonder, a fight back by Aston Villa. Mortimer to Walters. Keep there by Dalglish. No. Lines indicating there was a back foul by Dalglish. He clearly doesn't agree. I say from my position here, I thought that was a fair tackle. So again, the big men in the area with McWarth and Alan Evans coming up too. Liverpool have pulled everybody bar Ian Rush back. Cowans with the kick. In goes Wynn! Brilliant goal by Peter Wynn. And what a match we have on now. Villa 2, Liverpool 3. And Peter Wynn with his 9th goal of the season has opened the match up again. Free kick floated over by Cowans. And what a header from Wynn. Certainly a lot of spirit about Aston Villa's performance today, finding themselves 3 goals down, but then holding them back to within 1 goal of that tally. Hodgson with a header on, Rush, clean through. Everything was right apart from the direction of the shot. Rush was onto the ball in a flash. Rimmer was off his line. He lobbed the ball coolly over him. Wide of goal. Here's Rush coming through now. Rimmer Well off his line, stranded really, and the ball off target. Rush. Evans is out there with him, he's away from Evans. Souness. Good save from Rimmer. Hodgson over the bar. An excellent effort though by Graham Souness. An equally fine save from Jimmy Rimmer. Souness thought about the shot originally. Feints, strikes it well. And what a good save by Rimmer. And then Hodgson over the bar. With chucking it back. Cowans now. Here's with Walters. Made a run through. Williams. In for Walters. What can he do here? Is at the far post. Brilliant save by Grobbelaar. Peter was so unlucky. Walters chipping the ball into the area. And Peter with forcing a marvellous save by Grobbelaar. His reflexes were perfect. North inside the 6-yard box. He's making the run from the far side. Grobbelaar's come for it. Ball for Walters. Turns away. Has it gone in? Scooped out by Grobbelaar. From right underneath the crossbar. Well, how near can you get? Again, the reflexes of Bruce Grobbelaar saving Liverpool. Walters, before shot in. And how did he manage to keep that out? Terrific noise now around Villa Park. Mortimer's kick. McNaught, saved by Grobbelaar again. The Shaw came in. There's the Villa bench. Tony Barton watching rather anxiously now from the side. His first match in charge against the Liverpool side. Villa still searching hard for this equaliser, but not finding a way through. Dalglish, rush offside. And the referee allowing play to go on, and quite rightly so too. Villa in possession. Lawrenson for Hodgson to run onto. It's away from Jones. Dalglish. Rush. 4-2. And there you see just why Ian Rush is feared so much. A typical Liverpool move. Marvellous finish from Ian Rush. Hodgson. Jones was rather unlucky in the first place to slip. Dalglish then into the path of Rush. And past Jimmy Rimmer.
Dalglish. Again, trying to get it inside. Harper does so this time as Nicol makes a good break. Played in there. Southall did well. Can Rush get in there? 1-0 to Liverpool. Ian Rush, the man who just can't stop scoring goals, has got the vital first one in this derby going. That's the killing moment. Bailey turned in nicely, and maybe a chance for Andy King across the face of that Liverpool goal, and the first time that Everton have showed anything at all coming forward. Quite a good combination there as well, Ron.
There's some super build-up play there, and it's probably one of the first times that they've had people up in support of the front men.
Bailey, he'd spotted Higgins coming up, but again Grobbelaar's there, and a good throw out, beautifully placed for Kenny Dalglish, looking for his 100th league goal for Liverpool today. But now playing Sammy Lee in, played in once more, and Harper there that time, getting it away for the Liverpool corner.
You know, that's one of the problems when you attack Liverpool. Dalglish just hangs outside the centre circle and picks up the little rebounds, and then he attacks you on the break. Whilst attacking, you've also got to be very careful that you've got Dalglish taken care of.
Well, here's Dalglish. Souness. And again, Souness. It's time for Dalglish. He's got Rush waiting in the middle. Off the post. And it's in there by Robinson. Started by Neil. Souness now for Dalglish. Played in there, hammered against the post. And then put away by Robinson. Playing in his first Merseyside derby, gives Liverpool a 2-0 lead. Well, that was unfortunate because Stephen had made something like a 35-yard run into a good position, right through the middle, looking for that pass. Souness. Away. Ratcliffe closing. Dalglish. For Souness. Nicol. Still Nicol. Good tackle though by Harper. And some determined play that followed it as well. He kept his head well, but then in the end gave the ball back to Liverpool, and it's Dalglish to take it up again. There's the ball inside for Kennedy. Played in for Rush. Oh, what a miss. Of all people. Ron?
I think that's one for the books, isn't it? That seeing Rush miss a situation like that. What a measured ball that is inside to Dalglish. That's a super ball across, and really, that's probably the easiest chance he'll miss all season.
Collector's item there. And still 2-0 then to Liverpool. Souness. Robinson trying a dummy. Sheedy playing it now, sharp. How can he finish this one off? Oh, a little chip and a good effort! Beautifully pushed away by Grobbelaar. Well, a classy piece of play there by the Everton striker. Good skills as well. Having been put through like this, spotted Grobbelaar, was maybe 5 or 6 yards off his line. A long-range chip, and Grobbelaar getting back to palm it away. Good play by Graham Sharp, and the first real spark we've been able to see from him, unsupported though he has been for most of the afternoon. Grobbelaar's catch. Great piece of thinking by Graham Sharp there, Ron.
Did very, very well. He actually, might have been a tendency for him to take the ball on, but Lawrenson had cut him off from one angle, and he'd got Hansen covering him, so he had a problem, and he sorted it out very, very well. Very unlucky, but once again, credit to Grover, who's handled the ball very well this afternoon. Brian, you're now seeing Liverpool at the very best. The thing they do better than anybody else, I think, is killing a match off. They've had the ball, they've prepared to pass it around, keep possession, make the opposition chase the ball, and generally make things very unpleasant, and wait for situations and wait for openings like this one to open up for themselves.
Dalglish finding Rush, and now Mark Lawrenson. Missed him once more, and the header goes down, and it goes in from Steve Nicol, and that makes it 3. To say if anybody today deserves a goal, Steve Nicol for his work down the left-hand side, particularly in the first half, does. And now as he moved into a central position, he's there to finish off. The cross from Mark Lawrenson, wide of Southall, 3-0. Ron?
Yes, just saying that's their strength. They don't throw the ball away, they play for an opening, and as soon as that opening's there, they'll throw the ball in. And as you so rightly said, the boy Nicol is deserved after his afternoon's work. He's had a super game.
Just that little flurry in the second half when Everton looked as though they might make something of it when it was still 1-0. They've really been killed off. Bailey. Sheedy. Heath trying to get in, but so well covered again by Hansen. Lee. Robinson. Lee. Kennedy. Dalglish. Kennedy again. Stopped though at the last by Everton. Dalglish going in there, winning it again. Robinson playing it through for Kennedy. Robinson again. Tipped away onto the post and passed by Southall. Could so easily be number 4. It's a corner instead. Some really good play here. As Dalglish dives in there, a little touch there, it comes back for Robinson, flicked away, and a corner for Liverpool. Souness. Well, the Everton dugout there, Howard Kendall on the left, just leaning forward, the Everton manager. Defeat puts a little more pressure on him. Harper, and here comes Souness. 4 against 2 now for Liverpool. Souness playing it for Rush. Dalglish waiting in the middle. Playing it for Dalglish. Playing it back again for Nicol. Hit straight at the keeper. Glenn Roeder with it. This is Wes Saunders. In for Hurd. Playing on the left side of midfield. A little nick through. Roeder again. Good pressure this from Newcastle. McDonald on the far side. Good heading ability. Waddle's in there. And Grobbelaar at full stretch to get it away. And sadly for Newcastle, Waddle is down and injured. But McDonald's header was so important that it almost opened up the way. Ian St John.
Well, there was certainly a bit of hesitancy there in the Liverpool defence when that ball was played in. Stevie Nicol at the back post was beaten in the air, and Bruce Grobbelaar, I think, thought the defenders were coming. Brian, and then he himself had to come and get a late punch, and he clashed with Waddle there, and looks as if the Newcastle boy got a bad one. Yeah, but that's Nicol at the far post. He was beaten there by McDonald. There's Bruce coming. Oh, and certainly Waddle got a knock there, didn't he?
Well, here's Johnston. Molby. Straight to Carr. Oh, there was never any trouble here at all, of course, for Kevin Carr. Hurd with the throw for Newcastle. Beardsley, the little touch for Wharton. Linking up well with those front men. Bouncing off Hansen. Free kick. Waddle is alongside Beardsley. Indirect free kick. Played wide, a little space there for Saunders. And it comes off Phil Neal, and Newcastle get a corner. McDonald's at the near post, along with Anderson. Waddle waiting at the back post for those little flicks on. Well, that might have gone anywhere, and Liverpool were just delighted to get it away, and it needed an intervention quickly there from Johnston to clear it. Helped by Nicol, and now Rush is on the charge. Versus McCreary, and McCreary has held him up well. Johnston coming up in support. Oh, against the post. Dalglish, the little chip in, and headed away by Hurd for the Liverpool corner.
Well, Kenny Dalglish tried to play the ball there to the far post, but terrific play by Liverpool on the break. Johnson with a shot there, hit the post, and out it come to Dalglish, but a smashing break by Liverpool from that bit of pressure they were under from the corner kick.
Solas, onside, is Waddle. Can this be the goal? No! Saved on the line by Kennedy. What a remarkable incident that was, and look at the disgust of Chris Waddle. Onside and clear, he's got round Grobbelaar, and the whole of St James's Park was ready to shout goal. He looked up, he played it towards the goal, and back came the former Newcastle man. Alan Kennedy to save it on the line. Dalglish getting into a spot of trouble, and Hurd doing really well to retrieve it. Finding Beardsley. Finding Waddle. Into the side netting.
Well, Chris Waddle really does that so well. Brian, he loves to get the defender backpedaling, takes it up at him, tries to get onto the byline. If you remember a couple of weeks ago at Luton, he did the very same thing as that and set up the second goal for Newcastle.
The referee didn't deter Craig Johnston. Pass played with the outside of the foot, and Nicol worming his way through. Dalglish encouraging him to go on. And a goal! Steve Nicol for Liverpool. 24 minutes gone.
Bears out exactly what I was saying about Stevie Nicol. Really fought for that ball and played a 1-2 and gone through the little toe poke underneath the goalkeeper.
Stopping him. Now, Waddle's onside. Support from Hurd on this side, but Waddle going all the way. And in the end, a fine effort by Grobbelaar. And I think he's been troubled by a groin injury, Waddle, all week. He hasn't trained all week, in point of fact. And a fine piece of keeping by Grobbelaar. Be away on the left for him, but Dalglish gets it through to Walk, through to Nicol once more. This time picks up Craig Johnston, insisting that Hansen goes wide, so he does. And what can the big Scot do? Well, nothing much with a challenge like that from Saunders, except get up and wait for the free kick to be taken. It's Craig Johnston who'll take it. 2, 4, 5 Liverpool players in and around that Newcastle penalty area now, seeking a second goal. And headed down, well, almost a free header there by Mulvey. And there really wasn't much of a challenge on him, Ian.
There was no challenge at all, actually. It was McDonald who was at the far post there, and the Dane got a free header.
Awkwardly losing the ball there to Walk, and now Rush to Mulvey. Johnston. Mulvey. Gathering a little bit of pace. Well, it looked as though he was fouled, but I think his fall was a little too theatrical for the liking of the referee. And Saunders just faulting Craig Johnston. Johnston with the throw. Dalglish collecting. A little chip in. Wanting to get through the Walk. And a deflection that goes just wide of the goal. And a goal kick.
Liverpool are now beginning to really take over in this match, Brian. I think, you know, since half-time, they weathered a little 2 or 3 minutes, but now they're beginning to, you know, knock the ball around and threaten every time they get into the Newcastle half.
Wow. Wharton. Can Newcastle yet save it? A goal down in the last minute now. Chris Waddle. Up on the ground. Crossed again, Grobbelaar's there, a very important catch, and then the throw out for Phil Neal. And now the pass inside for John Walk. Rush just staying onside. Dalglish in the middle, Walk in there too, and Nicol. Across the goal, and into the back of the net from Walk. And 2-0.
Well, again, tremendous work by Stevie Nicol. Going past 2 defenders, getting it past the goalkeeper's car came out to him, and there was John Watt, as I said at the start of the second half, in there to get his goal. So then away go Everton from right to left in front of this capacity crowd, 52,500, a sellout crowd. Everton having won the last 3 derby matches, but as Kenny Dalglish says, that counts for nothing on the day. Derby matches are one-offs. Here's Dalglish. Oh, and a goal! What a start for Liverpool! It was a magnificent goal by Dalglish. Well, I was just saying they're one-offs, and that's a one-off from Kenny Dalglish. What a spectacular start. And the first player manager in Liverpool's history has given them the lead in the very first minute of this game. Just 25 seconds gone, and Liverpool have taken the lead through Kenny Dalglish. Vandenhauw, Sharp and Stephen, the 2 players in there. Only a half-hearted effort, but just have embarrassed Bruce Grobbelaar then. From Graham Sharp. Mulvey, still operating very deep. An extra defender, really. Nicol. Brace well. Stevens. Whelan's away, and here's Rush. It must be 2. A misunderstanding among the Everton players, and Ian Rush makes it 2-0 to Liverpool. Just a quarter of an hour gone. And Ian Rush, through lethal in front of goal, is not going to miss that sort of opportunity. Whelan on the break after Stevens let him loose. And Rush had the simplest of tasks just to slide the ball in. Everton 0, Liverpool 2. Rush. Nicol. Rush had continued his run through. Now, Rush against Marshall. Was he fouled? Referee says no. Rush still battling for it. And if Dalglish had the slip then, that could have been very interesting indeed. And Everton, it has to be said at the moment, aren't looking too secure at the back. Dalglish just falling there at the vital moment. The Everton defenders have got themselves in a terrible tangle. Mulvey. Dalglish. Lovely turn. Now Johnston. Rush is arriving at the far post. Very nearly another unfortunate error. And Everton were rather lucky to get away with it. Oh. The flag was up anyway, I think, so it wouldn't have counted for Rush. Certainly wide. It wouldn't have stood. But Everton are looking a little shaky at the back. And Ian Rush very nearly capitalised on that. Dalglish was ever involved. Stevens. Free kick this time for the foul then on Gary Lineker. £800,000 signing from Leicester. He's made an excellent start in the blue shirt of Everton with those 7 goals so far for them. Now they'd love one from him today. And what will Everton try here? Stevens is there. And Sheedy. There's Sheedy. Curling it off. Good save then by Grobbelaar. Sheedy curled it round the wall, and look how well Grobbelaar gets down. Just touches it away, and Sheedy's so close then to scoring. Dalglish. An intelligent run then by Rush. Johnston. Liverpool have got players forward now. Support here from Lawrenson. Less than 5 minutes to half-time. And one more goal will surely end this contest. Lawrenson. Played by Vandenhauw, and his father was McMahon. It's an excellent ball. Play to Whelan. Eglin. Dalglish. They're dangerous with his back to the goal. McMahon! 3-0. And Steve McMahon has surely now put this game beyond his old club, Everton. Quite astonishingly, with 4 minutes to half-time, Liverpool have taken a 3-0 lead. Well, that was a spanking low drive then from McMahon. Dalglish laying it off so cleanly to him. And Steve McMahon, so anxious to do so well today against his former club, has scored Liverpool's 3rd goal. Dalglish just left his mark of the dead then. Beglin. Whelan. This is like the Liverpool of old. All Rush feeling in, the flag's up. Clinical finish anyway from Ian Rush. Such a natural goal scorer, but the flag was up. There's no question of that counting. There's been plenty here for these Liverpool fans to enjoy today. Harper through. Mann. He's caught in possession then now. Bracewell. Was that a hand there? Shot! He's got one back. Graham Sharp tucking it away in style, and his consulate Bruce Grovilar. McMahon was caught in possession. Bracewell's shot was charged down, and eventually it falls for Graham Sharp. Sheedy, Heath. He found some space down the Everton left. Sharp's continued his run into the area. Still Heath. Everton are starting to find themselves at last. Bracewell. Lineker with Mulvey. He was fouling him. Mulvey in his role as an extra defender. It'll be Sheedy with the free kick. Towards Sharp. Oh, it's Stephen. He's got the shot in. And somehow it didn't go in. Adrian Heath. What a let-off then for Liverpool. Oh, Whelan. Now Rush. Can this finish it? Southall did so well then to deny Ian Rush. He'll be disappointed though. He'll feel he should have tucked that one away. But it was the quick thinking there, the speed that Southall came out of goal that prevented him from scoring. Might have been a decisive goal. Liverpool looking to contain Everton now. They venture towards what will be a famous victory for them. Take note of that, and how Sheedy now then to Ratcliffe. Everybody bar Southall inside the Liverpool half. Bracewell. Stevens. Bracewell again. Oh, it's Heath. Surely. It's gone in from Lineker. And it's 3-2. And just look at the urgency now. Heath racing back to the centre of the field, wanting play to resume as soon as possible. And Gary Lineker has set us up for a grandstand finish. 7 minutes to go, and it's 3-2. Gary Lineker with his 8th goal of this season. The new man from Leicester City proving his value yet again in the right place. His shot falling to him. And he had only really to steer it in. And I wonder, are Everton on the verge now of a quite dramatic recovery? 3-0 down at half-time. It's now 3-2. Hold on to your seats. Stephen with a cross in. pulsating derby match. Stevens. Lineker thought that perhaps the Sharp was behind him. Rush now against Ratcliffe. Support arriving too in the shape of Phil Neal. Still Neal. Now, Dalglish! Surely! Oh! Dalglish of all people. And he's thrown Everton a lifeline. Kenny Dalglish really should have tucked that one away. It looks so simple. And I needn't tell you, he wasn't too pleased with himself there. It stays at 3-2. And Everton breathe again. And Howard Kendall was off his seat and urging his players forward. Can Everton do it, or will Liverpool hold on? Well, the tackles are flying in furiously now. There's Howard Kendall. Suddenly his team are back in this game. Sheedy with the free kick. Liverpool have left only Rush upfield, as you'd expect at this stage. Everybody back otherwise defending this free kick. Off his chest, quite clearly there. Dalglish to Rush. Brandon Howe was the defender. He kept his composure. That certainly tightened up in the second half. Away by Hansen. Then from Whelan. Bracewell. Harper. Neal, a lovely ball there. Johnston. Waiting for some support to arrive. Oh, Dalglish, this time. No, he's put it wide again. Unbelievable. Kenny Dalglish has had 2 golden opportunities now to secure the points, and he's wasted them both. My word, they're living dangerously. Stevens. Stevens. Now then for Sheedy. Harper. Not long to go now. Heath with Lineker. And it was Hansen who cleared there at the last moment. Alan Hansen, the Liverpool captain. We're now into the dying second. Bracewell couldn't get his cross in. In fact, into injury time. Smolby's long punt upfield. Southall with one last clearance, I would think, before this game is over. And what a game it's been. Beglin, another wayward clearance. Neal. Fine piece of football that by Phil Neal, showing all his experience. Offside flag is raised. The crowd, I think the Liverpool fans thought it was all over. In fact, it was an offside decision against Ian Rush over on the far side. A breathtaking finish here. He's had a look at the watch, and there goes the final whistle. And Kenny Dalglish, despite 2 astonishing misses, has led his side to a notable victory here on the ground where victory is never more enjoyable. They've lost, remember, the last 3 derby matches, Liverpool. They can celebrate, their fans can celebrate tonight. 3-2 it finished. Applause, though, from both sides for what has been a truly memorable match. Pulsating from start to finish, right from the moment when Kenny Dalglish gave his side the lead after just 25 seconds.
Ward. Stewart. What a lovely ball in there. Curled in beautifully for Cotty. And a penalty given. The foul by Gillespie on Cotty. And up will step Ray Stewart, I imagine, to take the penalty. And it will be Stewart who takes the penalty, the number 2. He scored 10 times last season, 9 of them from the spot. And tomorrow, Stewart celebrates his 27th birthday. And he will hope an early celebration by putting West Ham into the lead. Well, it was Gillespie who brought the man down, and the referee saw that as a penalty. And now Stewart, who, as we know from old, likes to blast the back of the net, and succeeds again. West Ham in the lead, 1-0. Well, a mighty roar around East London, greeting that penalty by Ray Stewart. And the substitution about to be made is incredible too, and it's Alan Hansen, who clearly has had something of a knock, which I imagine they must have known about before the game. And they took a gamble, and Dalglish is on. Maybe it was something before the game. McDonald being pursued by Pike, gets it to McMahon, plays inside for Whelan, played in early, and pushed away well by Parks. Good play there by Liverpool, and Ronnie Whelan's shot across the goal, pushed away by Parks. Whelan, in fact, who scored the equaliser here in that 2-2 last season with just 6 minutes to go. West Ham manager John Lyle, the centre of the picture there. On his left, on the right, as we look, Ronnie Boyce, who was a cup final winner for West Ham back in 1964. Lawrenson, hit deep. Beglin leaping for this one and getting it down. Stewart away, only as far as Ronnie Whelan. And a great goal! West Ham appealing to a linesman for an offside. But the West Ham fans silenced by that fine Ronnie Whelan shot. And he caught it so well. And that's the equaliser. Oh, mistake there by Gale in the first place, and it wrong-footed Pike as well. Johnston tries a shot, and somehow Parks got down and pushed it away. And he hardly got a firm touch on it. If he had, it would have come straight out, I think, to Rush. Dalglish. McDonald playing it in. Pike getting it away this time, and Dickens. And a mistake there that lets Craig Johnston in. And Liverpool go into the lead. A bad mistake in the West Ham defence. Paris put under pressure, and as Stewart and Parks try to console each other, you just look at the problems that George Paris had. Suddenly Craig Johnston was confronted by the goalkeeper, and that makes Liverpool leading by 2-1. So Johnston does it. Gillespie in there, but Martin as well. Pike going in there bravely, although Johnston's feet were high. And in fact, West Ham have been awarded an indirect free kick here. Referee John Martin. Gives West Ham the glimmer of something. And around that free kick now, as you can see, are Pike, Cotty, Gale, Stewart. I would think they might well try and push it away right to somebody like Mark Ward, or who's on the right of that wall. Gale playing it there for Stewart. Driven straight at McDonald, but it's still in and around there. and it's in! And it's Cotty! And West Ham are level. Well, it was Cooper's punch in the first place after that ball had ricocheted in the air that had no weight or pace on it. And it came to Cotty on the turn, and what a despairing off-balance challenge it was from Mark Lawrenson as the ball trickled over the line. Johnston, tricking Pike, and again. The West Ham have got plenty back. Denison, McMahon, going round all, bringing in Beglin. Dalglish is darting forward. It's gone in. It was deflected, but Dalglish will say that's mine, and Liverpool go into the lead again, and there was little that Parks could do about it. What a glorious move forward it was by Liverpool, though, and that little darting run by Dalglish, taking it on his left foot, and although there was a wicked deflection that might well have wrong-footed Parks, he goes into the back of the net, Liverpool into the lead, and Kenny Dalglish goes down as a scorer. Liverpool leading 3-2. West Ham giving it away again to Rush. What a brilliant shot! And that's 4-2, and that's vintage Ian Rush. And again a mistake in that West Ham defence on the far side. And against Liverpool you get punished so severely for every slight blemish. And across the face of that penalty area it came, and thumped home joyfully by Ian Rush. 4-2. Well, there's another defensive blunder that might well let them in again as Rush finds Craig Johnston. And it's just wide. But again, by courtesy of the West Ham defence, suddenly Rush was allowed to go clear. His pass to Johnston looked as though it was certain to bring goal number 5. Certainly the East End voices that you hear are fairly disgruntled ones. Johnston's header, won by Gale. Tony Gale again. Coming towards the point where time is being added on. As Kenny Dalglish goes looking for goal number 5. And another one. Well, just like his earlier one, it was a wicked deflection. But right on time, Liverpool make it 5. And Kenny Dalglish is second of the game.